We are live. June 10th, 2025. Let's get into the charts. Narrative for today based off the power of 3 bullish. Pre-market highs 21942.25, midnight open 21939.25, 8:30 open 21861.25, and pre-market lows 21733. We have VIX at 17, and let's take a look where we are. So the game plan for today is break out above pre-market highs here for a continuation, or break down pre-market lows here. But since we're right smack in the middle of the range, if we are still trending sideways, this will be a mean reversion type of day, similar to yesterday, and we will trade accordingly. It's highly likely today is going to be a no trade day. We are very much back in the channel. We have tons of key levels here, scalping these levels. So I highlighted some of the daily levels in white, and if we are just ping-ponging from these levels, I have no interest in that. So let's see. Let's see. orb highs and lows are set. 886.5 as orb highs, 21818 as orb lows right here. And going back down, not respecting it. Still not a trade for me. 5 minutes has some disagreeing information. It's strongly likely that it's gonna be a no. Strongly likely that this might be a one and done in terms of one shot for today. Just up and down in terms of what's going on here. A true sideways channel in terms of the 5 minute chart. The stochastics is not showing me what I want to see. I typically like to see more of a continuation, something that tells me it wants to do a reversal, but it's super slow velocity. So it's definitely a scalping type of day. 10 o'clock and still has not hit above overbought. So the buyers are cautious. Just up, down, up, down, up, down. 5 minute is pretty confusing. It's just channeling sideways right at VWAP. And Team Bull Greg signal long that 944. Where was that? Was that this candle? Yeah, I was busy doing something. It was a big doji candle, and they did make money on this ride up, and now immediately down. It was a good scalp by them, I will say. I personally don't trade like that yet, but still trying to master my current system. That I have a couple systems I'm working on, so I can only focus my bandwidth on some stuff. So keep it moving. Yeah, this price action's not too great. Looking like a little bit of a head and shoulders on this 1 minute chart. Yep. We have this mini left shoulder, a big head, a big right shoulder, and then if it kind of topples over, well, we might get a push to the downside. Let's see. Honestly, based on what's happening in the first 30 minutes, is if we get something like that again for this 50 points, I might take this long down here. I definitely won't fade that move. There was just nothing that tells me that we would have had that reversal here at 9:53 and the same reversal at 9:41. So really, I'm only comfortable taking the longs here. On my stochastics, everything's flat. Just not a great day of price action for my systems. Like, as if it continues on like this, it will be a no trade today. In the past, I would have just forced something, maybe taken that trade here with Team Bull. Greg signaled the longs here, but I'm in here for the education piece, figuring out problem solving, so that in the future I can make that decision and stand by it, either with evidence from the past or just what the price action is telling me. True sideways channel. True sideways channel. Yeah, today's not a breakout type of day. Looks like back and forth, so I'm definitely looking for a bounce back down here. If it can. That's my expectation. I already drew what I expected. Oh man. Just respecting VWAP ever so slightly, both on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Man, the bar velocities are so small, so if that's what it is, that's what it is. I mean, the super obvious move that I think everybody's watching for today is that it is bullish. I was taking a look at some forums, some the market pulse based on some miscellaneous random traders on the internet. Everyone thinks it's very bullish, and clearly, uh, that would be a very easy call or a trade to make. But if it's not doing it, can't force it. Market price action rules all. Alright, so we'll still be taking a look at the charts. Oh, the third head and shoulders. We had a nice divergence here. 1, 2. We can wait for this third one to set up. If it fails again below this 879 level, we could take that to the downside, 30 points. But it has the peekaboo above and be a lower high here on the stochastics. Let's see what it gives us. we have some head and shoulders action forming here. So, like I signaled in the signal, like I drew before, on this bottom, the orb blows down here. If we close above this 821 level, so if we do a big doji and then come back up, I do expect it to ride back up, something like that. But it's gonna be a scalp trade, so no, I won't be looking for any big 2R, 3R moves. It's good trading what I see for today, but only one shot though. If I lose on the trade, so be it, but nothing, uh, not bet not this is not going to be an A plus type of setup or a day. Just just doing some scalps, doing some base hits for the day. I'm just looking for one base hit, or conversely, if it does one of these again, I can take it on the downside. Yeah, people really want it to be long, but I just price action is not showing it. You typically, if it's long, uh, from what you guys been watching, seeing me trade, I will take a long setup. Breakouts, those are my things. If it's long, if I see some pullback and it's ripping back up and having continuation, you will know I'm in that trade. So this price action, there is no breakout. This is a sideways market right now. I mean, it could prove me wrong. It could consolidate for the first 2 hours before a rip up. That has happened, but it's not the norm. That has happened in the last 2 weeks where it's chopping sideways and then gradually it starts to rip up higher outside of the hours I trade. So if that happens, because I wasn't there to watch the slow grind and the slow rip up to the upside, I just can't trade it. So I'm almost I'm almost not pretending, but I'm almost, it doesn't exist for me. So even though I see that it happens, I acknowledge it, but that's not my reality. I'm trading what's in front of me, which is this. Yeah, which is this sideways chop. Man, these slow velocity can no volume. Oh man, that 1005 candle had absolutely no volume. This could be a bullish entry based on volume on the 5 minutes. So if this 1010 candle holds strong and has a greater volume and is above this 872 level, that potentially might be what we need for the upside break. Still holding VWAP strong. So let's see. Oh yeah, pretty strong volume. Let's see. want extra confirmation. I want two closes above this 880 line, so that was a fail there. I think Green Eyes from Team Bull entered long here around 868. Just an aggressive entry for me. I just want two confirmation candles on the 1 minute chart above. Perfect. This is the 5 minute greater volume on the 5 minute chart, where volume is greater and it embodies the candle right before it, showing a change in momentum based on volume and price.
I want to go ride a horse again, bro. I miss Rebel.
But I definitely want it to close stronger. Yeah. Damn. But I can't take the short setup here. That's not.
Thank you, sir.
Just don't.
If we can clear 21,900, these longs are going up to 935. We still need to maintain above.
Hey, Levi said, bro, I made 20K in prop firms. It's possible, but better to fund your own account with some profits. Thanks, team boy. That's awesome, and I completely 100% agree, bro. The best thing you can do with prop firms is scale them, get your payouts, and move to live account. I completely.
Fantastic volume here in the 10-10 candle. I'm definitely looking for longs. I definitely just wanted to clear this 880. 879.5, 880. Nice round number. It's not doing that. It's not doing that. So.
You guys patch your accounts. Advocate for discipline over dopamine. Good risk reward trades. Unlike a lot of these live streamers that try to get you to use their code, all your accounts you have to buy more. My goal is hopefully you get your discounted account. You don't have to buy anymore because we're trading with discipline. We're moving forward.
Yeah. I'd rather give up these 8-9 points just so that we have confirmation on the upside. Oh, perfect. Good. Come on. Push up. This 1 minute candle cannot close above 880. Another peekaboo touch. Either more often it touches, the likely it is to break it. So I mean, typically that's the opposite of how you would want to trade. Like here, it touches VWAP so many times, but it bounced up. So there's two sides of the coin. Either it's gonna break or it's gonna reject. Two options. I prefer to wait for the breakout.
601 calls. Get some positive delta with the 601 call.
Oof. Are you still on long? Very nice.
Yeah, I am. Not giving me more than 14 points of profit though. So.
Needed to break and hold, but it's not breaking and it's not holding.
In this price action at this level, 873.
873, you mean, Greg? Yeah, which is this purple line.
Yeah.
Sideways. Sideways.
2 or 330.
Oh, oh, oh. Ah, man, damn, there are some.
Just not sure why QQQ is lagging. There we go. We surged to 82.
Oh, what is that?
Hit one of my limit orders. Okay, we got some float coming in. What's gonna happen now?
What is that?
Where we go, my friend?
That's not what I like to see. I mean, if we fail back down, I'm gonna get up, refresh, take a little walk. But I'm interested in longs if it can close above 8.8. Oh man, another something.
So the fib from high 970 to low of 730. You would draw the fib from top to bottom. Puts the 618 at our high today. Am I 970 to 730?
Nothing is happening.
We're getting 970 at 730.
Wow. Wow. I definitely appreciate, since we're watching nothing happen, I'm just gonna monologue away. Definitely appreciate Greg from Team Bull and his scalping levels using the 4 hours and the daily charts. He adjusted his system. He used to trade more lines, including the 1 hour chart, but that's insane. Even these two, having the 4 hour and daily levels, even this feels like a lot for me. I rather either just use one of them, preferably the daily, but there are opportunities for both, and oh man.
Only got a 15 points out of it. I need more than 15 points.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely need more than 15 points. Otherwise, that's just developing bad habits. Okay, there we go. Finally.
Here's Riker screaming.
Finally.
This copy's hit the spot, Gene.
Oh man, Greg entered longs again, but man, I already went against them. Man, this price action sucks. I'm waiting for the bounce on the bottom. I'm perfectly okay with no trade Tuesday. Perfectly okay with it. I give it about 8 more minutes. Nothing's happening. I have no edge anywhere. Even this trade, I would have not taken. That's super aggressive for even for me. I I guess if I was less mature about my trading strategies, I would have taken it. I would have taken something random, completely random. But developing good habits, I'm foreseeing riches, wealth, prosperity, peacefulness, happiness in my future. And right now, today, uh, nothing about this chart is telling me that that is in the future for today. So, with that said, I'll do nothing. Just stay neutral, just sit on my hands and observe. Definitely not a options type of day for me, at least. Man, what is this? Yeah, yeah, nothing on the chart right now. Well, I will say how, yes, and why the reason everyone's bullish is forming these higher lows, which is awesome. And then right now it's forming a pennant or whatever sideways price action diagram. That's one of the key images that people love to watch for. Right now, because that doesn't resonate with me without kind of excessive study. I don't trade that. I like to see trend lines resonate with me more. Break retest flags resonate with me more. I just don't trade these pennants where yeah, it forms like that and then it breaks up or down. So I guess that's the reason why I don't like the pennants, because there's not a direction. It could either go up or down, and I've seen it go up and down, and that's what sucks about it. Versus like a bull flag or bear flag, you know if it fails the bull flag or the bear flag. Maybe it's just two diagonal lines, and it's more like a contrarian type of image. So like a bear flag, everything is going up, and then it breaks downward, and the reverse is true. So bull flag, everything is pointing downward, and it breaks upward. That just makes more sense to me. Oh my gosh. 841, 821. Nothing again. Yep. what I saw in the 5 minutes now invalidated. We have this crushing, not crushing. We have this new price action that just invalidated what I saw 10 minutes ago. So nothing again. Still sitting on my hands. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I don't want to tempt myself and like force a trade that's not there. Um, if I have to do a coin flip, I think it's gonna go down, maybe to VWAP. What is that? 10 points. Yeah. If the longer I stare at this, the more I'm gonna be kind of on edge to just take something. Rather, I just don't want that type of uh, brewing and simmering. Whereas if I'm brewing and simmering during a breakout, that's when I'm just waiting and seeing. Okay, do I want to take, wait, be patient and wait for the pullback and the rip up? Fine, that because then I'm actually waiting for something. I know I'm going to be taking a trade really soon, if most likely because price action is confirming. But right now, um, uh, that's like the complete opposite. Right now, it's going up, down. Where you think it goes, it probably won't because it has a intraday high here, intraday low, and just going sideways in between. So there's no there's no edge in that, just noise. And I'd rather save my mental bandwidth so that when I do trade, um, I get rewarded for my efforts. This isn't the reward I want to see. So I'm gonna stop the live stream here. No trade for me. I'm just gonna close the screens. We're gonna do our afternoon day job, and that'll be it for today. So if you guys are trading any, oh, hang on.
Stop. Oh, I'm in nothing right now, guys.
Hang on. As I was doing my monologue.
A whole lot of nothing.
Hang on. I'm curious what it wants to do here. I might need to wait for a third candle close right here.
Whole lot of nothing. No trades right now.
Oof. What a tease. Come on, close above. You can do it.
I'm not on Telegram. Nope.
Yeah, I've been watching that since the whole morning, but specifically since it got back up to this level for the last 20 minutes. Just seeing if it will pull back. Yeah, it's not respecting it. So if this closes up here, I need to wait for more candles, unfortunately.
I think this is good price action for a scalper. It could be. Akira?
Yeah, that's not a false statement. This is a scalping motion. You can do it to the downside.
Not getting a lot of movement right now.
No, I'm not gonna tempt myself.
Doesn't mean it's that way for you too.
I'm not gonna tempt myself. I just think there's way better. Was this 10 points? I cannot. I cannot. So with that said, guys, for our breakout traders, take the day off unless you wanna keep watching, but I'm not. For our scalpers out there, feel free to scalp your 10 points, maybe 20 points now. Plenty of opportunities for today. We're in a range. You should get your opportunities with these intra lows and intra highs. Yep, if you scalped here, you just made 5 points. So, oh, and then depending where you're, yep, it should come below here. So, all right. So with all that said, guys, hope your scalping Tuesday is going well. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.